fully committed from the start to the finish. But he showed up without a visa for business in England. He can't do business in England. We blame Jamie Scott for this ordeal. Eddie's in prison. Oh, Eddie's in prison. He got dropped, but he's right back in that jail tonight. He got dropped with a toilet made of steel tonight. We blame Jamie Scott for this ordeal. Eddie's in prison. Oh, Eddie's in prison. He got dropped, but he's right back in that jail tonight. He got dropped, but he's right back in that jail tonight. We blame Jamie Scott for this ordeal. Eddie's in prison. Eddie's in prison.
Gracie Veterano, old family first, fam. Taught the world to swing that double-edged sword, it works, fam. BJJ from GJJ, like Kool Herc gave birth to what your DJ plays. But despite the lineage, I will never be closed-minded. Refuse to see beyond the lines, you go blind. Rocker travels the 10th planet, I flow free. I'm welcome on mini-mats, gi to no gi. Though my branch traces roots to the original tree. Roots sprouted from the original seed. Water with blood, sweat, and tears, spotlight with sunlight. That tree became a forest, Ballet Tudo done right. Then Hoist dominated them all in one night. And hate song hasn't been beaten in one fight. Flow with the go, in a hit on and Holly know that to continue to win, we must continue to grow. Let's go!
Look at Sharp.
Gotta go to the crib, nigga. My bet. Come on,
Peanut. Oh, he coming back, Shorty.
that shit you was talking about.
D! He just bust him! D! So that's a
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
When did you realize Eddie Bravo was a special student of yours?
Every student that came to my school, I in a way expecting them to be the champ. My work is to make them realize that. With Eddie, it wasn't that hard in a way because he was a very regular student training. 3 days a week, he used to drive his car, come here, stop, training for an hour and a half, the whole class. Very rarely he missed a class. Until he was that higher belt and had the opportunity to go and fight a tournament. And keep that in mind, as an instructor, see one of your students competing basically next to you. It is huge for me to see the whole transformation from his beginning time as a white belt, step by step, to become this well-known person in the sport today. A lot of people love him, a lot of people don't love him much. But one thing I like on him is his attitude doesn't change. He believes in what he says, he believes, and he keeps marching forward, regardless of side don't like, you like, he's still not changed the way he is. At the moment that he believed he could do what he did, and I always believe on him, and was my main goal is to make sure that I knew he was capable to go and shock the world, and he did. Everyone that comes here, I know they're going to reach and they're going to be a champion. As an instructor, I want to make sure I make them believe on that, because they can. Everyone that comes in a martial arts school is a huge challenge. It's not easy. But I know that by stepping in here, they want something. And I want to make sure that I make them believe that whatever they want, if they want, they train hard, they work for, the result will definitely come.
Today we got a UFC extravaganza. We got Tony Ferguson. Where is he at? He's here somewhere. Tony Ferguson fighting when? December 6th. Got a lot of time to train. December 6th. Coming off some, you're on like 3-fight win streak, a 2-fight, 3-fight? 3-fight. 3-fight. He's killing everybody. Goddamn. Alan Juban fighting in the UFC. What's the date?
November 8th.
November 8th against?
Varley Alvarez.
Beautiful, man. My condolences. I apologize in advance for your loss. And then we got Chimi right here fighting in the Ultimate Fighter finale, Latin American style. And we have Victor Davila, the host of the UFC in Spanish all throughout Latin America. Diego fighting on Alan's card. What's the date again?
Diego from Chile.
November 8th.
We got a lot of UFC going on. So we've been working on a lot of rubber guard for MMA purposes, a lot of rubber guard, but you might not be able to get it full guard. You might not be able to play rubber guard. So it's very, very important that you're smooth and super strong in quarter guard and half guard. And we've been working from here lately, in a panic mode here. You get caught for whatever reason, you're right here, and your natural instinct is to put the Z up and block here. You want to jam these strikes nip them in the bud here. If you start doing this, man, you're going to take some big shots. You got to immediately nip it in the bud and figure out really quick, are you going to be able to, if you're a wrestler, that should be the very first thing you learn off your back. Just that, over and over. You're a wrestler, all you need to do is get to the dog fight with an underhook. You have the advantage. If you're a really good wrestler, you wrestled in college, that's where to get to that position, you need that underhook. Get that underhook, And then once you have that solid transition where you have the timing, shoot, you're pulling him on top of you. Now it does three things, pulling him on top. Makes it so he's got a base because you're making a face plant. He's got a base with his outside. He's got a whizzer here, and this one, what can he do? He can punch you or he can base. So you're making a base. He can't hit you because he's basing. You got a minute or a second. Sorry. And you pulled him forward. Now he's got to come back. You're hitching a ride back. When he pulls back with that whizzer, you're coming up with him. And all that weight that you pulled up, it's not on your legs. It's on your shoulders. So you can make that transition easy. If I don't have all that weight on me and I'm here and this weight's right here, how am I going to transition without putting that elbow on the ground or that hand on the ground? If you need to put that elbow on the ground to get at the dogfight, you're opened up for guillotines. You'll get guillotined right into the transition to dogfight. That's why we want to keep everything together. That's why we need all the weight on our shoulder. That's why the safe transition. That pull, it does everything. It does 4 or 5 things. Do you understand? The pulling, he's got a base, which makes it hard for him to hit you because he's got a base. But you need to pull him on top of you anyways, even if there wasn't any striking. You put all the weight on your shoulders so you can transition to the dogfight without letting go of your double underhooks, which means you transition to the dogfight without getting guillotined and darced. That happens all the time. Get it? Now you might get to the dogfight and you might get met with a tremendous wisdom. That's why there's all these options. You practice going through them, tapping that knee, you practice going through them, but you're also prepared for when that's not going to work. The guy is just a way better wrestler than you. There's a lot of other stuff, and we're going to get into that after we warm up with that, all right? So I'm going to, on my command, we're going to get in Z. Everybody spread out. Just for 5 minutes. Get in Z. Z. You understand? It's out here at first, but then it comes in, and this one gets out of the way. It goes boom, and then it goes, and then that one goes.
Are you only doing that with S grip?
I'm doing it with an S grip, yes. It's easier to get to the dogfight this way, as opposed to this way. Because this way, I gotta commit a couple more inches with the grip this way. Meanwhile, if I'm going to the dogfight, this arm's going to be retracted. So I like this. It's easier when you come up. If you're going to half flex and boom, and you need a good squeeze and you take them the other way, then you go gable grip. Transitions to the dogfight are always easier because I can pull this elbow out. Right here, I have to commit it. There's a little difference. That makes a difference in that transition. Okay? Switch again. Z-guard. Remember what I said about the legs? That one you could warm up with every day. Fight week, you guys fight MMA, I would warm up with that. Have that one ready to go. Discuss it before you go out. If you end up in half guard, boom, we ain't fucking around, bam. You don't even have to be in Z-guard. You can go right to it. When that situation comes up, bam. It's actually more dangerous to go, let me set it up from Z. The only reason we're doing it from Z is so that you know that's a bad spot, and when you hear shoot, you're gonna shoot. So that way you're ready to get out of a bad spot. Hopefully you don't even get into Z. You're already, as soon as you get in half guard, you're already in there. You're like, I'm not even gonna mess around and give them a chance to throw a big shot. All right, but we're doing it this way just so that you get used to the troubleshoot. So your corner could just remind you, bam, shoot! Because really it's a double leg off your back. If you look at that, that's just a double leg off your back. That's really the only way you can. Once you get up the dogfight, it's just regular wrestling. You don't know where that came. You can take a picture of that. That could be from an NCAA tournament. You don't know where that came from. All right?
Who watched the fucking HBO thing about the Melendez? The dude is going back to Puerto Rico. He went back to do what his grandfather died doing. Better yet, he took his mom to meet him halfway on the rope. It was on HBO Sports. They would practice without a net.
That is insane. The mother and the fucking son passed each other on the wire.
Jesus fucking Christ!
What a terrifying fucking.
What
thing
makes
to
you
get
wake
good
up
at.
in the morning and go, I'm going to live on what? No. And here's okay. Lloyd, listen. You want to go out to your yard and get a tree and tie it to the fucking rain gutter and walk across? I'm with you. But to go to Atlanta, check into a hotel and tie a fucking string across the street and walk across? Where? Where do you get your balls? Where the fuck did you get your balls from? Tell me.
I know where you got your balls from.
Where? That's right, motherfucker. Where'd you get your?
Look at that.
Where do you get your fucking? Did you see the new cover too?
No, I haven't
I
seen.
put the new one up too.
Yeah,
Me dancing as a
the
little.
first cover Joey put up on Facebook was his balls, and the title is "Where I Got My Balls." That's the title of his documentary.
One of
So-
those veins looked like there was some thick blood in
Oh,
that
there's
one.
some big fucking nuggets.
Yeah, one of those veins looks like it did like it was a road that had been shut down in the 50s.
Good fucking.
There was
stuff.
just cars
I'm a,
there.
You know I'm a
inside,
veiny
covered in dust.
motherfucker, right, though?
You're a veiny motherfucker.
All over.
Yeah, you
Green
are
ones
veiny.
and shit,
Yeah.
fucking pumping and so.
You're a very fiery man, Joe Diaz.
You know me, dog.
That's,
What's
all,
up,
that's all the
player?
flavor going through your
Hey,
body.
dog, you know how we do it. Flavor, reefer.
You've had more nicknames than anybody I've ever met in my entire life.
I like Big Baby.
And they were the only ones that I ever allowed a band to have that are self-imposed. I've had friends that have tried to call themselves something. You're like, shut the fuck up. You're not the Black Hornet.
I always look at jiu-jitsu like, that sucks. When it's like, it's a tool. I was looking at it as a tool. When I was fighting, it was a tool. So I knew a head arm choke, I knew a triangle, I knew some basic moves, but I was not an expert. I was a blue belt, and I was like, all I wanted to do was try to punch, kick. If I got a choke, wonderful. But I wasn't teaching, I wasn't taking it as an art. But then I started talking with all these trainers. Here's Jared Carlston, 10th Planet Black Belt. Done a lot of privates with him. There he's turning the hell out of my shoulder. You know, so being able to learn from these guys. Here's I was pulling something off at Lausanne's. Just different guys I worked at. I've been to about 10 of the 10 planets or so around the country. I love the system. And the reason I love it, that's actually downstairs. You can see my kids' stuff in the background. I've matted my whole downstairs area. I told my wife this so if our son falls, he won't get hurt. But it's really so I can train jiu-jitsu. That's being put in a twister where your spine is just getting wrecked. Richie Boogeyman Martinez I was talking about earlier, he's a fighter, the guy at the bottom, and that's his brother Gio, who's one of the top grapplers in the world. He just won the Eddie Bravo Invitational second time in a row, which is pretty amazing. Their story is very interesting, not only because they're brothers, one's deciding to fight, one's not. Gio, I think he's one of Eddie's quickest to get his black belt, but both of them were breakdancers. And so no sports, they just been into breakdancing, can do incredible things with their body, and then they found the 10 planet system, and they transition like crazy because the system is all about being open-minded, it's all about flowing, it's all about being flexible. And the reason I liked it was because I've been to all these different gyms around the country, I've rolled at most of them if I haven't been hurt, but when I went to my first 10th planet, I was like, holy shit, I was like, these guys were not only their strength, but the moves they were getting me in, just how tight they were. Once they got you in something, you weren't getting out, and then learning about it and talking with the instructor Eddie Bravo, he designed it. He got rid of the gi because typical Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu people think of just the gi, the heavy gi. I've never liked it because it felt like, for me, it felt like cheating. I was like, I don't want to grab someone's clothes, and I don't want to it felt wrong, and I just never liked it. We all have our preferences. So I like no gi because it's as close as you can get to fighting. You're going to be sweaty. There's no clothes to grab onto. It's fast. It's much faster than the gi game. And Eddie dropped the gi to focus on MMA. He wanted to make jiu-jitsu better for MMA, more effective. And he does that through clinching, a lot of clinching, and the rubber guard, which is huge. And I'll try to demonstrate that with my limited ability. I threw away when I started training with him, I threw away my blue belt. I felt I never deserved it, plus I had an 8-year break, and I just put myself a white belt. But I'm having so much fun learning. I'll show this move, the electric chair, where you're just tearing the guy in half. One of my favorites. And we'll also demonstrate this, the go-go clinch. This is one of my buddies from, where's he from? Denmark or somewhere out there. He's gonna kill me. Larry. But that's one of the awesome things too is I met with Professor Kennedy right when this transition was happening, when I was trying to, make that decision. Okay, I'm not going to spar anymore. I'm just going to find something else to do. And he said, for my study, I should really compare, now that I have a good understanding of who fighters are, compare fighters to another group that's close to it, like wrestlers. And I was like, well, to me, the next closest thing to fighting is no-gi jiu-jitsu, especially if you watch a match. If you Google EBI, you'll see some fast-paced, just incredible stuff going on. And so, yeah, so I think it's the closest thing to a fight. I love it. That's what's getting me healthier. I'm now eating better because I want to, do better in training. I'm still taking it as a hobby. I can only go twice a week because I am a stay-at-home dad, so I have a 17-month-old at home, which is rough, but incredible. You should all be parents. And I'm stretching and I'm doing yoga, and it's all because I would like to improve. And also, what we were talking about before about representing your school, that's kind of how I was like, okay, I like this. I'm telling everyone it's awesome, so I better get okay at it if I want to, show anybody. Because me saying something's awesome isn't, mean much, but being able to actually show it, prove it, that's a little bit more.
This guy reminds me a lot of those guys that are so down for the team, so down for the family, that they don't even necessarily have to go to a 10th Planet school all the time. But no matter where they go, year after year, they have 10th Planet blood running through their veins, showing up to HQ year after year, competing their asses off. Year after year. Brett Alvarez. I don't know how many stalemates we had. It's like, holy shit. This guy is a true warrior. He's ripped as hell under this. He's yoked. He's in tip-top shape. He's competing all over the goddamn place. He would have did no-gi worlds, but you got hurt, right? Man, these are the kind of guys, like Nathan Orchard, man. No matter where they were over the years, no matter where they were training, no matter where they were living, they were always staying in contact with me, always texting me, letting me know, reminding me that they're always 10th Planet. Always. They're about the team. That's what this is. It's a gigantic team. Tiny compared to Gracie Baja. Microscopic compared to like Alliance and all that stuff. But to me, it's a big-ass team, big-ass family, reaching all over the world. Whenever a 10th Planet guy competes in Australia, Rochester, anywhere, we all feel it. We all feel it. That's what I wanted to create. We all feel it. Someone kicks ass. Someone kicks ass in Montreal. We feel it. The video, we see the video, boom, we feel it. That's what I wanted. I wanted a family, a team. I didn't want Eddie Bravo, BJJ.com. I didn't want that shit. I didn't want that. I like what Nova Union did. Andre Pederneiras took himself out of the mix. People don't even know who Andre Pederneiras is these days. They know who Nova Union is. It's a team. People will stick with the team if they got that kind of blood for life. That's what I wanted. I wanted a team. I want to remove myself out of the mix and have everyone coming together, because it's not, there's a 0% chance 10th Planet would be this big if it was just me. If it was Eddie Bravo, BJJ.com, 10th Planet, it would not be this big. No way. No way. Everybody's contributing. It's not just me. There's parts of the rubber guard I don't even know about. I'm like, how do you play Hindulo routine? I got to work on my flexibility. Everybody's working together. Everyone's putting something in and tweaking something, and we're all learning from this. We're all, that's what I try to do with Mastering the System, try to keep everybody on the same page. Nathan Orchard finally turns me on to inside heel hooks. I do a little bit on Mastering the System, little things like that, boom. Right away, Mastering the System. Boogie's loss, his whole, me not teaching and ramming quarter guard and half guard down Boogie's throat, just sticking with rubber guards. I just thought he was going to just blow. He's blowing everybody out with rubber guard and grappling matches. So we learned from that. So lately we've been ramming. I want to make sure that doesn't happen, or that's minimized. In a quarter guard and half guard, that's my game. And we didn't even go over it for Boogie's camp in preparation. Didn't even go for it. Big mistake on my part. That's never going to happen again. All right, with Tony Ferguson, with anybody that has a fight coming up, we're going to be hitting the rubber guard, but the quarter guard and the half guard, what we've been doing lately, man, that's so important.
Rip that shit show. There we go. What the fuck is that? So why is it that there exist so many goddamn religions?
Eddie Bravo Radio. Talk, motherfucker. Whatever. Oh, Eddie Bravo.
Push the knee more. Push the knee to the other side. Push the knee to the other side. Nice. There you go. Double that around. To the back.
Emily's tough for holding her that
long. Use your leg and push. There it is. Bring it in. Stay there. Control it. Control it. There you go.
Emily, use your foot up, leverage.
Hook the leg. Hook the leg. Hook the leg.
Hook the leg. Emily, use your foot leverage. Pull your head out. There you go. Good girl.
Sinead, Thor. Sinead. Shanae. Shanae. Cheeseburger.
There, get the foot around him. Look at foot. Get around. Look and bring it around to her face. There you go.
Nice. Carney.
Turn it.
Carney.
Turn it.
There you
Turn it.
go.
Roll.
Watch the roll.
You know what to do.
Nice.
That's it.
Boy, you still got more. Work on more.
Turn. Get your foot over.
Ref, that's gonna blow her.
The right foot. Bring your right foot over.
Come on top.
Scramble. Scramble. There you go.
Nice.
Now, put it up. Now, get up.
Lock it up, nice and
Hook the leg for me. Hook the leg for me.
Turn.
There you
Emily,
go.
you have one turn.
Boy, you hit the wrong angle. There you go. Attack that arm.
Walk it around.
He's like right in front of me.
Hand under your elbow, Emily. Push on the elbow. There you go. Now turn.
Thank you.
And pull that head out.
Hook the leg for me. There you go. Looking good. Looking good. There you go.
Look up. Emily, up.
Come on, Cora.
Take your time with that.
On your knees, Emily. Up. Get up.
2.5 minutes at least.
There you go. You got it. There you go. Oh.
How is she not?
Keep moving, Emily. Bring your feet around her head. Keep turning. Turn.
She's
Turn. There you go. Keep going. You're too good, girl.
Boy, don't squeeze yourself out. Take that arm. There you go.
Emily, turn. Keep her up. Head up.
Don't let go of the triangle though. Hey, hook the leg a little bit.
Emily, turn.
Yeah, 2 minutes, Cora. Take your time.
Arm bar,
Put in the hip. There you go.
Kimura.
Emily, head up.
Good job. Good Way to go, girls. Very nice.
He's like, who's this?
Aim for the head, go for the throat. 1 for the money and 2 for the show. Shooting like stars to travel the globe. Zooming your view like a shrooming alone. Root of the bone, roof getting blown. Off for this motherfucker, bury my soul. Now that you know, take it in stride. Nobody's gonna make it out alive. You're probably gonna wanna pray to Christ. Take a moment to breathe and heed advice. Weaving these webs to seeds of lies. Attracts every angle, creed and type. I knew that I couldn't believe the hype. I knew I had to see it in a different light. I knew
ಕ್ಲಾಪ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡಿ ಕ್ಲಾಪ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಪ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬೋಲೋ ಭಾರತ್ ಮಾತಾ ಕಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್
Hey everyone, it's Kino. So I am always interested in working deeper in the hip joints. Now, a lot of people have asked me after watching my video on Yoga Nidrasana, which is both legs behind the head, if I could get deeper into the posture. And I'm gonna try it today, and Patrick's gonna help me out because I don't think I can do it on my own, all right? So I need a little warm up first. Now my easiest warm up is gonna be to just externally rotate the hip joint a little bit. So I get out there, make sure that that external rotation is in place. And then I just got to get the leg behind the head. All right, that's possible today. And then since we're gonna go for even deeper in Yoga Nidrasana, then I need to make sure that this is possible. All right, so that's possible. Okay, I can feel it a little in the hip joint, but that's okay, it should be a little stretch. We reach around, I'm gonna hold, I'm gonna fold forward. All right, so that's what I'm gonna try to do, lying on the back, all right? So we're gonna come out, I gotta warm up the other leg since I'm going for both. Okay, here we go. I do actually think that, you know, when you're working with the limits of your body, it's great to have someone help you a little bit. Okay, so there's that reach. And then I've gotta make sure that that's possible today. So if it's possible one by one and my pelvis is straight ahead, it's theoretically possible that I could do that lying all the way down. Awesome. And everyone can use that little extra hand. You know, no one's beyond that. All right, here we go. I'm gonna give myself a little extra cushion on the back, just because I think that that would be potentially handy, so that the spine isn't collapsed into the ground completely. Okay. So here we go. First I'll get into Yoga Nidrasana and then I'll try, see what happens. You can, yeah. All right. So here's one. And then the other. Maybe. No. Will you help me get in? You want to pull? Yeah. Okay, now.
Wait, there you go.
So this is definitely stretching the shoulders, for sure. I could have never done this without Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. Now you're gonna help me come out. Oh, I think I can get out. So you might wonder, what is the purpose of ever doing something like that? Finding the edge of your limits of possibility is always part of the journey of yoga. And when you have a friend, someone you trust, to take you deeper into the practice, it can just change the whole relationship. Thanks so much for watching and participating.
Get in deeper on it. Get in deeper on it, Z.
Kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out,
Keep going,
kick out,
going,
kick
Z.
out, kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out, G, kick out, G, kick out, kick out.
There you do that. Take the ankle now. Take the ankle.
Be heavy on that.
Push him down.
Oh,
Push
that's
him
nuts.
down.
Nuts.
Push him down, Z.
Defend your foot, defend your foot, defend your foot. Defend your foot, G, defend your foot, G, defend your foot. Deep, put your foot on the ground, put your weight on the ground, put your foot on the ground. Put your weight on the ground, watch your feet. Oh, yeah, watch your feet.
Go, Z. Go, Z.
He doesn't want ice.
Where you going, you're not coming back from.
Don't stop 100%. Get your position. Once you engage, don't lose it. Now.
There you go.
Henry, now we're going to work step by step. No hurry. You have all the time in the work to this position. Once you have it, don't lose it. Yes, great, Henry. Great. Yes, bring his arm. Great, Henry. Yeah.
Yeah. Good shit. Good shit.
What competitions do you like to go to?
If I can do any tournament, it would be this one, just because it's submission only. I'm not going to deal with anybody getting 2 points and like, you know, I got 2 points, whatever, I'll just stay here. 13, and I am Derek Bayfield.
Have fun. Have fun, Derek.
Arthur Garcia.
There you go.
There it is.
Let's sweep, Derek.
But you don't stand up. You got to underhook the leg. Underhook the leg. Underhook the leg. There it is. There it is. Now grab her head and pull her down.
I saw, man. Jesus Christ.
Nick was in it for a choke.
Oh, watch it, watch it. Watch it. Shake him, shake him, shake him.
Hey, swim through, son. Derek, swim through. Let's go. Belly down, kid. Belly down.
Toss.
There you go. There you go.
Swim right there.
Swim move. Swim move.
Flip on the toes.
Deep hooks. Deep hooks. Deep hooks.
Keep it down. Leg curls. Leg curls. There it is.
Hey, Derek.
There it is. Derek, get that arm. He's trying to pull the arm out.
Derek, fix your posture. Fix your posture, kid. Fix your posture and put pressure. There you go.
Hook your right toe. Your right toe. Your right toe. Your right toe. Go on. No, the other one. For a triangle. Hook the right toe. The right toe.
The other right.
The right toe. There it is. Now pull the other one out. Triangle. Get up.
Good.
Good job.
Two hands on the head, son. Omaha. Omaha.
Do not let go of the triangle. Do not let go of the triangle. Just squeeze your knees together. Squeeze your knees together.
Derek, go Omaha here. There you go. Yeah.
You can take your arm, her right arm. Look at her right arm. You want to take it? Take it. There it is. Yeah.
Far right hand corner here. And Allie, come over and take two.
Put your knee in the butt. Come on, break her down. Go grab her head.
Control his hips. Control his hips. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
There you go. Get your legs up high now. Break her down. Get your legs up high.
Get your posture.
There it is.
Posture.
There it is.
Posture.
There it is. There it is.
You gotta work on getting out of there, Michaela. Take your time, Derek. You got a posture. There we go. Get out, get out. Come on, Michaela. Watch your left arm. Watch your left arm. There we go. Shake him, shake him, shake him, shake him, shake him. Shake it to your right. Shake it to your right. Come on, Michaela. Back up, back up, back up. Throw it over to your right. Throw it to your right, Michaela. You're out, Michaela. Shake him. Come on, Michaela. Keep on moving. Keep on moving, Michaela.
Stop.
No worries.
Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful time.
That kid's crazy, man.
Everybody saw your fight, told me it was awesome.
Yeah.
I got some.
Excuse me.
Oh, can I get a picture?
This next belt goes to another guy. Same thing. Not really the same thing. He's not that Nathan Orchard style. This guy has been in HQ for many, many years, has thrown down, has shown his loyalty to the team, to the family, no matter where he goes. Competed in Abu Dhabi. Oh, we already know who it is. Oh, shit. Lives in Alaska. Still on the 10th Planet website. Still on the 10th Planet. You see his face? Look at his face. Speech? No speech. No speech.
I got no words, man. Eddie Bravo has changed my life. 10th Planet has changed my life. All of you. I know 90% of you in here rolled with most of you. Every roll, every rep, everything we do, every night I come here, I'm a better person for it. And I thank all of you. And, you know, everyone, stay on your journey. If this fat nerd could be here, you know, any one of you guys has more innate athletic ability than I do. I love you all. Love you all.
Yeah, I first came into 10th Planet through Gerald Streeton back in October of 2006. Shout out to Gerald. And I was his first student. Unfortunately, I was only there with 8 months and I moved away, but I always came back. I always went over and trained with him throughout my life. And yeah, I've been hurt since I've been down here. I'm going to get surgery when I get back to Oregon. But my goal is, you know, EBI eventually. I can continue competing and keep repping 10th Planet for life. So.
All right, let's get back to class.
She says in the ring, I'm a brawler puncher.
You see, Vonda a little tentative, though. I think she's already tasted a little bit of the power. She is making, a very bad habit, that Rodney Phillips, that she's sticking the chin up. Nice combination by Wolf, backing Vonda up.
It is difficult to ascertain how Vonda has done in her career. I know she's 18-0, 15 knockouts, but how many people were scared of her and did not really fight her?
Oh, big right hand! One punch! That is it! Forget about the count. It is over. Tim Byrne.
Okay, so this is security footage from September the 29th, 2014. That was last night. This gentleman walked into our gym here at 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu in Decatur, Alabama, and he wanted to challenge the instructor to a grappling match. He had 4 years of wrestling experience, and He, as you can see here, that's me, Brandon McCatherine there. I gave him exactly what he was hoping for, I think. I just laid on my belly and let him have any position he wants. So I gave him my back completely. I'm about the same size as this guy. He's taller than me, but we're probably right on the same weight would be my guess. You can see that little butterfly sweep over into a reverse triangle there. So he walked in the middle of class and wanted to do this. This is all his friends along the back wall here. And then our class is all along this wall here and this wall. We got about 20 people sitting around. So I thought that was the end of it, but he actually wanted to go some more. So I tried to dismiss him and save him some face in front of his friends, but really glad we have security cameras. That's pretty cool. So he has to do it again from a position that he was more familiar with. He has to start in referee position. So I allowed him to do that. You see there he tries to sit out, and I've got the seat belt and the hook right away, and the choke is in for the rear naked choke. So that one went pretty quickly. Now he wants to start top referee position. So we call that a marcellatine. Some people call it a high elbow guillotine. Pretty vicious choke. I can feel his throat crunching in there. Pretty nasty stuff. So he wants to keep going, so I think he was just going to sit on me right there. I'm not exactly sure what he was thinking. Let's go to the next section of the video here. This is a side control escape that we call the Ghost. Right into a Darce choke. Learned that from my friend Chris Herzog up in Rochester, New York, 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Y'all go check him out if you live in that area. This time he wanted to start with a headlock, so I gave him full, I laid flat on my back and gave him full Keisa Gatame judo side control with my arm trapped and everything, which is harder to escape than a regular old headlock. And then he's trying to squeeze my head off my body right here. So my main objective is just to protect my arm, not get it isolated, while I'm keeping my neck safe. And you can see here I'm going to flip him with his own momentum. Lock up this Kimura grip a la Nathan Orchard. Flip him. Felt his arm overextend. Don't want to hurt the guy, so let go of the arm bar. Turn on him. And that's what we call a free New York. All the way to chill dog within the rubber guard. Kung Fu move is underneath. So my shin is underneath his chin. We call this a go-go plata. So right here you can actually see me apply the wet willy as I lick my finger and stick it in his ear as he passes out. That's my patented finishing move. And he's pretty confused there, not sure what happened. He's starting to come to. He kind of wanted to go again, but after he passes out, I think that's all. So I give him a hug because I love him, even though it wasn't really the best way to set down a challenge. So anyway, come on by 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu in Decatur, Alabama, anytime. My name's Brandon. I'm the instructor. All are welcome. You don't have to fight the instructor right away. No invitation required. Stop in anytime.
Come, babe.
Mikey.
Very careful, bud.
Come here, baby. I'll hold you.
I'm gonna hold that while you.
That would be so awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
If anybody wants to take a team picture, now would be a good time to take a team picture.
Yeah, very much.